All right, rushing to get things done. What's new? Then I forgot. I had a sheer moment of terror before we started this. I was like, wait a minute. Does my kid have baseball today or not? Because my wife didn't let me know anything. Sorry about that. I just have to adjust the camera slightly and move around. But he said he did it, so I'm going to go with that. I had to wake him up to do that, but we're going to do that. But anyways, it's going to be an interesting event for the Virtual USA Flying Club. This one, you kind of have to know what you're doing somewhat. And as you can see, as I just popped up there, we're not going to use the GPS, go direct, and do all this stuff. We're doing flight planning today. And I had to rush through this too because I thought I could take the Piper Arrow, but then like, oh, something under 180 horsepower. So I'm like, ah! So yeah, it's been quite the undertaking. And I have to take 2 pictures along the route and all this and that. But we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen, everybody. All right? So anyways, I'm going to use my electronic flight bag, but without any type of flight plan loaded into it. And hopefully I'm on the right internet here. No, I'm not. Because that's how my morning's going. But we're going to make this. We're going to make this happen. So I have to be on a certain Wi-Fi in order to make it work with the plug-in. So give me 1 second. There we go. So we're in Ohio at my place, which we flew into a couple weeks ago. And that was not the easiest landing. It's actually kind of hard to find from the air. But we're taking the 172 out. Now that I read the briefing closer, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, I got my watch for flight planning purposes too. So put that in the fly portion here. And this will be my stopwatch for the times that we have planned. I just lost my stylus. No, I didn't. I found my stylus. So I'm going to need that to mark off times. Because this is how I kind of remember doing it in real world. I don't do a lot of this as much anymore. The battery of my stylus is dying a quick death. It is years old, so that makes sense. But still, you think might have to get a new one now. I don't know. But anyways, taking out 489 Echo Foxtrot. We're already hooked up to VUSA, and it's just a matter of getting out here and doing this. Let's fill up the tanks like I always do. Hope I didn't forget anything. I tried really hard not to. Alright, load. Looks like it was imbalance there. We're good now. So 2828 is 56. I'm going to write that down. That's the fuel we start with, and we can see how close we came to actually doing this thing.
And Michael, I suppose if we wanted to perhaps make things, I don't know if it'd be easier, or I'll leave it to you since you're doing the wheels up times here, but you can either send it out via private message or however you like, or you can just go ahead and post that wheels up time.
And do some very last
maybe
minute.
with the person's call sign or something.
Wrong thing, Eric. I want both of them up there, so I have to open this up
as
again.
The official departure. Whatever you think.
There's a PDF program that lets you write on it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if there was a secrecy mechanic in place to have me private message the times, but that's what I was doing.
Okay.
All right.
But
no worries.
I can put them in the channel for those that maybe are following along, but couldn't participate. It might be kind of interesting to see. So yeah, I'll put them in there too.
All right, great, thank you.
All right, well, good. Oh, SPAD might be nice to be loaded. Let me do that too. Crikeys, I thought I had everything. But anyways, no, I don't want to do the beta. Thank you very much. Avionics off, autopilot we're not using today. Throttle 1/4 of an inch. I mean, I guess I could use it for headings. That's not working. I have to go back in the settings unless it works with SPAD. Nope. Alright, let me go back in the settings. Controls. My TH1 is not working. Again, I was planning on taking the Piper. That's right. I have to redo it again. Good. Prop. Well, actually, yeah, I might as well just do it all again. Prop. And mixture. Could be worse, right? Could be worse. Okay, let's see that that's working. That's working, and that's working. Good. All right. Excellente. All right, throttle 1/4 of an inch, mixture full lean, brakes are set, and brakes are working. All right. Master beacon on, alternator on, beacon on. Fuel pump on. 1, 2, 3, and off. Fuel pump off. And here we go. We'll get a clear prop, unless we have a low voltage thing here, which then I have to get the thing out again. Clear prop. Here we go. No, that's low voltage. All right, let's get the charger out here. I'm gonna have to turn everything off. Okie dokie. Let's see if it charges now. Probably won't, because that's my day. I wish they just had a recharge engine button here. All right, where am I gonna slew this to? Over there, maybe? I guess I have to be on the apron to make it slew, so. Boy, that sucks, huh? Now let's try it over here. Nope, still not letting me charge. Where the hell is the apron? Let's go near the hangar. See, that's why I was parked on the grass there, but... Alright, I guess we're going that way next. Okay, cool. Good. Can we do it here? Can we charge the plane here? Is that possible? Ah. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Let's see what happens. Clear prop. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Come on, man. I know, but I'm trying to charge you and you won't let me have the battery charge. You suck. Oh. Alright. I guess I'll try pulling over here now. It's not finding that I'm on an apron. That's the problem. Does that make sense? So let me charge already. Nope, it's not letting me charge. Okay. We might have to restart this thing then. Rail isn't off. How's that? We'll turn it off then on. No, she can't turn it. Oh, damn it. Oh, so aggravating. So aggravating. Alright, I don't even know how to switch this thing out. Let's try it here. Come on. Charge it! Ah! Maybe if I go outside and hit this thing to charge, Doubt it. It's right in this door though. I just need to go there. That's all I need to go to. That's it. I'm gonna go right where he's parked and hopefully it will charge. Nope. Oh, son of a bitch. At this point, I might as well just take out the Warrior. It's the same airspeed. The fuel will be different though. Put it here and maybe charge. Do you ever just have one of those mornings? That's today, everybody. For some reason, it always loses power. Please just start. It's not even moving. Oh. Is there any way to recharge the battery? Through here. Cargo, empty. Reset. Environment. Nope. Excellent. Excellent. You pay for realism. That's all I know. Alright. What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna reboot it. I'm gonna try going over there again. See what happens with that. I just need to recharge the battery, and it's being a pain. Let's go right on top of the hangar. Should be able to charge in the hangar, right? No. All right. Let me restart. Cancel. Let me go to the menu. See if I can find a spot. Taxi spot, if you will. Oh, so aggravating. At this point, I'm just like, why should I even do this? This is ridiculous. seconds. Alright. Let's start here. That'll be with the engine on, and then I'll taxi off, okay? That's the best I'm gonna do right now. Ay, caramba. Esposito. Stay off that tip till I'm on the apron. I don't even know what I just said there. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Thank you for your patience. We'll figure this out together. And now my sim's gonna do that almost not loading thing. Sure, why not? Alright, we good? Engine's on. Let's see if it stays on. Oh, it stayed on. Good. Alright, let's go taxi off here. Park and brake off. Keep that battery charging. This is the only way I was going to get started today. Elevator back, so we're taxiing around. Alright, I'm going to leave the engine on. Everyone else is already up there, by the way. And we will be leaving about 10 minutes later than what I thought I was going to, even though I was already late. We're doing great. We're doing great, everybody. I didn't turn that one on. I didn't turn my real sim gear, so I'm probably gonna have to turn it back on again. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna pull it over here. Right here in the grass. And I'm gonna put the parking brake on. Toby, I tracker off. I'm gonna get this thing going. I have to reload SPAD because I didn't pick up my real sim gear. Excuse me while I do all of this. Hopefully it doesn't die because I need battery power. Let's go crank that engine. See, the only thing bad about using the WBSim mod is that for some reason there's like an energy leak from your last flight and you're screwed trying to get started unless you're on a main apron. So there we go. Alright, everything else is looking good. So, started it up. Is everything on? No, it's not. So let's do this. That's because of this. Oh crap. Hopefully it has enough charge here. Here we go. Clear prop. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. This is asinine. Alright, I gotta restart it again. All because I restarted SPAD. This is ridiculous. Alright, let's restart the flight again. I didn't eat my breakfast sandwich. My coffee's in the freezer cooling off because I like it cold. What make this happen? Those volts. All right. Trying. I am trying. Off-roaded in the 172. Right, everything should be fine now. Alright, we'll leave this thing revving over here. The alternator. Okay. Charge. Park and brake on. Okay. Anyways, now that I got that going on, turn this off, turn this off, turn this off, and turn this off. Alright, we just started the engine. That's where we are. Oil pressure is in the green. Yep, temperature's good. Lights as required. We're good for now. We're going to turn on nav taxi. Okay, seatbelts, harnesses, flaps are up. Heat vent, defrost, we need heat, so it's on. Because it is pretty cold out. It is 43 degrees Fahrenheit here in Ohio. Avionics are on, ATIS, we didn't get ATIS. Let's get that from SkyVector, save some time. Out of Delaware, 32014, gusting 14. No, it doesn't even have a truss up paper. Cool. All right, runway 24 probably, or 6. I don't know. Weather winds 320 at 4. 320. 14 gusting to 22. Yeah. So that's one hell of a crosswind. Let's go with the headwind, runway 24. All right. Runway 24 is what we're going to do. Which means that we need to depart that way. Which means I need to move that way. If you anyway, I'm revving the engines to save the battery. So. All right. Oops. Not that. Not that. Nope. Not that. Checklist. Thank you. Avionics are on ATIS. We got altimeter is about 29 or 78. 29 or 78. Can't rush in these things. In real life, we don't rush at all. I learned that early in my private piloting. Altimeter's good. Transponder, alt squawk. It is, and it's on. Okay. ADS radio test. We have to connect back to VUSA, so let's do that now. I'm going to move this into my GNS 530, even though we're not going to use it for navigation. Just going to kind of be there because I need it for my comms. There we go. Alright, 122.8 is VUSA Unicom. Let me see the briefing, see the CTAF here. 122.9. VUSA Unicom, Cessna, 9 Echo Foxtrot, radio check please. My place traffic, Cessna 9 Echo Foxtrot, radio check please. Someone
555 over here in the Wild Blue Yonder.
Yep, there we go. Thank you, sir. Brakes test, radio test, we're good. Alright, we're gonna go out and taxi out. I might skip the run up just to get out there. But we do have to get our time, okay? Because we're doing navigation with planning here. Alright, we're gonna go up to 34. Let's kick this back just a little bit. And here. Taxi goes to 34. Tracker on 2-4, not 3-4. Why say 3-4? Okay, elevator back. Good over there. I believe this is the runway. I could be wrong. You may be right. I may be crazy. Kind of does look like the runway, right? Yeah. My place traffic, Cessna Echo Foxtrot, back taxi for departure on runway 24, my place. Alright. We're gonna skip the run up and just go for it, so we should be fine. Remind me to push my stopwatch on my watch. That's how I do it in real life as well. Alright, here we go. Turn around. My place traffic, Cessna Echo Foxtrot departing runway 24, departure to the southeast. My place. Here we go. RT 55. I'm at 73-ish. Should be fine. This is not one of my favorite airports, I gotta be honest with you. Ground effect tip. Whoa. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna take a left turn out of here. Why is this trimmed all weird? Oh, because the trim wheel, which would have been dealt with in the run-up. Eric. All right. So we're gonna turn around and we're gonna overfly the airfield, and from there, I got my stopwatch started. It should take approximately 8 minutes or 9 minutes to our next destination with a heading of 172. We have to overfly the airfield, which means we have to turn it around. Okay, clear on the left. We're gonna turn left. That volt thing should go away as the engine battery keeps charging. And let's have some fun, shall we? Our first waypoint is Oscar Hotel 56, which is Warped Wing. It's a private airfield, but we need to get over there. And usually what we do is on our first checkpoint, once we know we're there, I'm looking at a section on my right, by the way. This airport is notoriously hard to find over here. Seeing that we departed 24, it should be somewhere over here. There it is. I think that's it. I'm gonna go with it. I thought that was it, but obviously not. Great. Oh, there it is. It's right there. I'm gonna overfly the airfield and go 172 heading from there. I'm gonna climb to 4,500. So, to help me out, I am gonna do this for altitude at least. So. All right. Make a right. Hey, how do I get the vertical speed? Let's go. Come on, man. All right, go over the airfield. I'm gonna go with a yes and start doing this. All right. So 14 minutes. 172. Let's do it. Heading. Now let's get this going. Our departure time is approximately 9:46. Of course, this was going to be a private message to figure that out. So. I didn't see it. I'm going to go at 9:46 Eastern time. Told you I'd track her off. Let's do this. Come on, vertical speed up. Well, that's gonna mess with my time. But anyways, all right. There's nothing really in between, so we just have to find that airfield. We should see Columbus off our right, and we'll see what happens. I was gonna get a private message. Obviously, did not. Unless it's in the Mallory Rally. Yep, 1445. Thank you. Probably gonna mess this all up, but hey, let's have some fun, right? Alright, so we're heading about 172. Okay. We're going to Oscar Hotel 56. And where the hell am I supposed to take these pictures? I'm supposed to take pictures as we go. So. Oh, estimated flight time. We do that now. I bet you I get it wrong. Anyways, hour 10. We'll see. Of course, it always goes by the first one. So. Alright, and in about 14 minutes or so-ish, we should see our first waypoint at Columbus off our right. And Johnstown on our left. I haven't done this in years, by the way, so go easy on me. My coffee's in the fridge. My breakfast sandwich is stale. But we're doing this. Well, we're doing it. Is this thing climbing? No. Why would it be climbing, her? Right, that wasn't even working right either. Now it's working right. Okay. Some island music on. My stopwatch says 5.5 minutes so far. But really, it all depends on that first waypoint, because what I'll do is I'll adjust all the times as we get the actual time. I estimate a lot of things. I estimate this to be 10 gallons per hour. I estimate this to be like 110 true airspeed, which is looking like a scribble on this, but that's because I was rushing. We're all good. For what time of weather? And I'm sorry I'm eating my breakfast sandwich, but I had no time. Let this be a lesson to all of you. Do not rush when flying for real. You will inevitably forget something. Turn this out. I mean, lean out and make sure. Using my vernier control to do so. Nope. Alright, right about that. Fuel estimate will be way off because I didn't get to do a run up, which was like 1 point, I think it's 2 gallons, but I put 1.8. And if you're wondering how I do all my calculations, MB Adventures, thanks for following. We have my Sporty's E6B electronic. I have the wheel version too. Just didn't feel like going through my flight bag because I haven't gone there in a couple months. So I had this. I have one just for the office to do flight planning here, but we'll see. Current time's about 7.5 minutes into our flight, according to my stopwatch. I'm using my Garmin Pilot Watch for that, which I can do in real life. It actually starts itself in real life, though, which is nice, but it is what it is. The 1453 Zulu. It's probably about 8 minutes ago, so that's about right. Yeah, not bad. Be leveling off at 4.5, and as you can see, I didn't really do legs. I just did the actual little legs they have in the flight plan as the from twos. But if you're doing like one straight line, you would just have checkpoints as you're doing that long straight line. So, all right, let's kick this back to 2,500 RPM-ish or so. You know, to make sure it should be about 8.4. My butt kicker just died. And that's it. It's just a matter of keeping our time. I'm sure there's probably a timer on this thing somewhere. Probably over here, actually, now that I think of it. Yeah. So if we control it, see, you start it. Thought there was a timer. Oh, it is. Okay. All right, how do we reset it? I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use my watch. All right. Eating breakfast as we do this. I might run down and get my coffee sometime too. My wife is at church singing, and I'm here doing this. And thought my son had baseball, but you know, we're all good. All right, over that way. There we go. More center. All right, navigation. I gotta take a look, but. Should be a road going to Columbus around here somewhere. I don't think it's that road. Or I'm going the wrong way. Or something's happening. We're heading 172. Ground speed is around 140, which is what I calculated. I think I'm a little to the east of where I thought I would be. Well, I'm using my electronic flight back to see where I'm at. Yeah. Alright. So we're like right there. Because it's between Johnstown and Columbus. Which means that the airport would be that way. But it's a private airport between Johnstown and Columbus. Alright. So my time is officially 11 minutes, which means we -3 on everything. I now have to head 132. So let's go to 132. That was 11. Now what we're going to do is we're going to change all these times. So we have to take 3 minutes off of everything. Alright, it's 11, 17. So it should be 17 total minutes when we get there. 26. Save. Alright, I got to go to my other two plans too and -3 on all those.
My place, traffic, November 403 Bravo Golf, taxi to holding.
I should probably have that SIM Unicom at this point. That's cool. Alright, let's get some more ambiance here. 3 minutes off every time. 59 minutes. Hour 7. So not that bad. But see, that's what it does, because I overestimate things. I hope I saved the order. Did I? Just double check this. 26. 26.
Yeah, no problem. I just want to make sure you didn't want
26 plus 50 is 40.
About 30 miles west, you're looking at 10,000 as well. So we'll just leave you there at 6.
41. So 49. So actually 56. Number 56 plus 13 is an hour 9, right? Hour 17. So I was a little off on that even too. But that's right.
6 whiskey traffic 1 o'clock, get that 5 miles, 2,300, 4,000 stars down the caravan. Okay.
Alright, what's going on here? Must be some wind. Alright, anyways, we should see our next waypoint. When my watch says 17 minutes, and that should be KVTA, which is Licking County Regional, which is just near Newark, which is right here, I believe. So KVTA should be about there. I think we're getting it right. It's starting to happen, everybody. Oh joy, KVTA is right there. There's a road going to it, and then to my left should be Columbus, right? My right. My right. Columbus. Near the river, maybe. Yeah. I'm not really seeing Columbus, though, are you? This is definitely Newark. This is the airport. And it goes out there to Columbus somewhere. Oh, Columbus is out there. Okay. That kind of makes sense. Okay. Should be there in about 17. It looks like it's going to line up. I have 14 and a half on my watch. And then we're going to head 240 to Kilo Lima Hotel, Quebec. Where the hell am I supposed to take these pictures again? Over Buckeye Lake. Where the hell is Buckeye Lake? Would have been nice to find out where that was. Oh, there it is, Buckeye Lake. There we go. Alright, so right after we make our next turn, we'll have to take a picture of Buckeye Lake. Alright. I have things right? I think I do. We were a little off kilter with heading, but as long as you can see the airport, you're fine, right? That would be, I hope, Licking County? And I'm hoping this is Newark, which I think it has to be, because it's like big and right here. So hey, that is definitely the airport right there, though. Yeah, that's Licking County. Dead reckoning, not for everybody. That might be Buckeye Lake out there. So let's take a quick screenshot while I'm here. Alright, now we're gonna head 240. Let's do that. And this should take us to Fairfield County. We should be flying over Buckeye Lake, which is that right there. That is Buckeye Lake. Yay! Or to the left of Buckeye Lake. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, good. I think we're on course, everybody. Dead reckoning is not easy. Not easy!
Red alert. All hands stand at battle stations.
Alright, we should be there at a total flight time of 26, because the lake takes about 9 minutes according to this. I also think I'm going a little faster than that. What's my true? Ground speed should be about 118, so let's kick it back to 2400 RPMs. It's an estimated science, but as long as you see a checkpoint, you know what you're doing. So let me take another picture here. Picture outside. Buckeye Lake, everybody, right there. Yay! My skills are still somewhat intact. That's awesome. Alright, I gotta resize that for them. Hey, caramba! Sorry about that, I have to get this screenshot in. Make sure I have it. Bounce it does 4K captures, so I'm stuck doing all this. And resizing in Photoshop. Come on, let's go. Come on, Photoshop. Why is this taking forever? All right, there we go. All right. 11/16 is the date today. It's getting it, because, oh, it did. Alright, image size. It's just kind of a pain, to be honest with you. I know this event wasn't for everybody. It takes some planning, and not everyone knows how to do dead reckoning planning in the Emergency Flight Club, but I'm Trying my best. It's a lot. It's a lot to do all of that.
1590 past 25, 1, sending me the Angel 4, we have extra.
Alright.
1590 to Florida ILS runway 25 left. The ILS 25 left, 1590.
Here we go. Alright. Yeah. There you go. Total 26 minutes. We're about 6 minutes off till Fairfield County. That's what it's looking like. According to my sectional, we're in the right place.
Approach American 1454. We cleared the ILS 25 left. American 1454, that is affirmative. Thank you. Clear 40, heavy contact approach 13.5. Frequency is 128. 128.
Yep. Alright.
Good day.
Yep, so I do hashtag Mallory Rally. Probably. Oh crap, come on. Everything's not working today. Alright. Sorry about flying now. It's a lot of in and out here. Alright, dear, I'm very busy right now, but what do you need?
Up 5743, contact approach 124.9 gigahertz.
124.9, headache, 5743.
I just asked my daughter for some patience as I am doing a lot here. Alright, Kilo Lima Hotel, Quebec, Fairfield County. Moving on from there.
Southwest 1635, 25-3, descending on the Angel.
Southwest 1635, approach. You have
See
X-ray.
Miller's Port,
Sure,
right
apologies.
off of
I
the
had
end of Buckeye Lake. Just right here, so we're right over that. Kind of crabbing a little bit too much to the east, but that's alright. The wind correction angle said plus 15 given the real world Columbus winds, but we'll see. Up ahead of us is Baltimore. Alright, as long as we can see this stuff, Fairfield County's out here. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take it. Nick, I didn't see anything at all, man, because I've been focusing so much on trying to get this navigation going on. Sorry. I saw your picture about the Ohio State game, though. I did see that. So that looked cool.
American 1454, 250 knots.
I'm really missing my coffee right now. Really missing it so much I asked for if my son was up, which obviously he's not, 'cause it's Sunday and he's almost a teenager. He basically acts like a teenager. So.
Center, good afternoon. Compass 1623.
Really would like some coffee.
24.2, descending Seattle, Hollywood 1.
Southwest 1623, left approach. You have X-ray.
Ground speed should be about
We have X-ray, Compass 1623.
118. Yeah, so we're about right where it should be.
STV, third ILS runway 25 left.
Third ILS 25 left, Compass 1623.
I do have iced tea though, so I guess I'll drink that. That's awesome. What was the score? We're doing Dead Reckoning here, so you know that gets so long.
Third ILS runway 24 left.
At circus cleared.
That is Baltimore. I think it's Ohio. And then we should be looking for the airfield up ahead. Could be this thing right here. That's what I'm thinking. And that should be in a total of 26 minutes. So yeah, that's about right. So we should reach there in about 26 minutes. Alright. I'm gonna go to my second flight log that I made. That makes sense. Yeah. Pretty cool, man. Quite the atmosphere there in Columbus, isn't it? That's our checkpoint. Then we're gonna head 149er. The ground speed should be about 140-ish or so. 26 minutes. I got 24:40 on my watch right now of official flight time. Yeah. Things are looking up now.
Southwest 159, code ILS runway 25 left. 25 left,
Alright, we're on a second flight log here, because I did each leg as like a leg. So that's what you have to do. Turning to, again, 149er. Wind correction angles, all that. The winds I calculated. I had to do between the 6,000 and the 3,000. So I'm at 4,500, which I probably shouldn't be because I'm heading east. But, you know, I'm doing the best I can here. So. Actually, no, I'm going west. I'm fine. Alright, but this one's going to be going east, so I should be climbing to 5,500 after this. So, we will think about doing that. Was I going west? Nope. Nope. I went east on that one. And east on that one. Well, figure it out. Okay, about 26 minutes. There's our airfield. Let's get right over it, and then we're going to turn to 149er. So left to 149er. Ready? I'm going to start going. 149. Alright, and with that, we should get to Ohio Health Mobileness Hospital Airport, which is what my waypoint is. Oscar Hotel 23 in about 15 minutes, so total of 41 minutes of flight time. Times are lining up now, which is good. This is a heliport, and there's also the city or town of Athens, Ohio. I'm going to try climbing to 5,500, see that. That's what we should be doing. Okay. Alright, full throttle. Gonna go up. Now we're gonna arm the altitude. Keep this thing going. Said ground speed's about 141. It says 143. Not bad. And I'm gonna kick it back after we climb up. So. We might just win this thing yet. This is only bragging rights though. I didn't even check Volante to see if there's control, which it probably is, but I'm good. No, there isn't anyways, so. Let's see what happens here.
24.9 and we'll float at 215
5. So much stuff going on. And what's the other place I gotta take the picture at? Along the Ohio River north of Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Where the hell's that? Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Is that it right there? Is that the Ohio River? That's probably the Ohio River, right? Yeah, we have a way to go here. It's right near Mallory, probably Point Pleasant. Oh, it's right there. Okay. All right, near Mason County. So where does that fit in my flight planning? Pomeroy, Mason County. All right, well, we're going to Kilo Golf Alpha Sierra. Right around there, I gotta take a picture again. Okay. I got you. Which one's this one? That's the one we're done with. This is the one we're looking at. 41 minutes total. Oscar Hotel 23. And of course, you can check points on your way there as well. We should see Logan somewhere along this road. Lancaster's back there, right? Yeah, that's Lancaster. That might not even be Lancaster. That is Lancaster. Okay. And we're looking for Logan, which might be this thing right over here. Could have put that as a checkpoint, but I didn't because I figured these weren't that. This is the biggest leg, I think, 36 miles. So it would have been smart. You're supposed to do one every 10 miles. But that looks like it's Logan. And then we have another city or something down here called Nelsonville. And that way we know at least we're going straight down. Kind of following this roadway to 33. It looks like. Yep. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay.
You know how to fly, don't you?
Of course I do.
No. Do you?
Of course I do. I didn't like turn the
How hard
speed
can it
down.
be?
24, but okay, just, you know, make sure a little bit more. Enriching the mixture. Oh, enriching. Wow, what happened to my fuel? That was weird.
Delta 2273, 250 knots.
Right there. Okay. Let's go. Come on, EGT gauge. Let's go. Something happened with my mixture here. Rich of peak. Right about there. It's not very hot, is it? No, leading out too much now.
Exit 389, traffic about 1 and 2 o'clock, 4 miles westbound, 11,000, descending to Delta Airport to the North Complex, stand by the other terminal.
At 2 o'clock we have.
Right about there.
Exit 389, thanks. 2 o'clock traffic, we will stay at the right side the entire time to the North Complex, final, major visual separation.
Yeah, you can't really be bugged with this when you're doing navigation. This is probably Logan right here. Got a flight time of 32 minutes. I think we went a little faster for a little bit too, though. Logan, Ohio, right there. You should see Athens over there. We got some clouds coming in. Of course we do. So we're gonna deviate a little bit to the south here. According to the straight line of the section, I'm supposed to be right in the tip a little bit too, so that's fine. A little closer to that cloud there. Yep.
We're looking at 25, near Delta 2273.
Logan, Ohio.
Exit 390, 220, please contact approach 24-9.
You can use landmarks. That is dead reckoning. Well, I mean, if you read the briefing, they want you to plan it out. But landmarks are what we use for dead reckoning, because you see your time and do that. If you mean not timing it, you're not going to be eligible for the bragging rights to be the closest to the flight time. That's what I would say. What's up, parking brake? Yeah, this isn't easy. I planned it all out. And it seems to be working now, but like, just everything going on this morning. But, I mean, you can just fly it. I don't know if they would count it as participation in the event, but... I guess that's one less thing I have to worry about is changing fuel tanks, but where's my fuel at? Where are you? Right there. So we should have burnt about 11.6 plus 2.5, 13, 14 gallons. And I overestimate, so you can't go by that. I always, you know, it's like 8.4 gallons. See that? I always say 10 to have enough fuel, and I fill the plane. But we'll see at the end. So, yeah, you could use landmarks. Dead reckoning is with time, though. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not in charge of the event either. You'd have to contact Stephen Hayes. Michael Stein, we're really kind of running the things today. Oh, I see that you asked. There you go. Yeah. So I don't really know. I'm not in charge of the event. So. All right, we should see another city or town off our left. That's this one over here, so we know that we're on the right path. And we should be getting to Ohio Health Oblanus Hospital heliport at a total time of 41 minutes. So we're 6 minutes away. All right. And we have to take a photo at, just reminding myself here, did Buckeye Lake. Gotta take a photo around Mason County when we're going to Kilo Golf Alpha Sierra. So, this is VFR, yep, VFR Dead Reckoning, yep. So you can see that I have my flight plan all planned out with the winds. I had to do it by hand. We're not using GPS today. We're just going Dead Reckoning, how long it should take to go to each, like, waypoint. Does that make sense? And we're on this first one, right? Yeah. Ohio 23. And I'm going to have to go a little bit to the left there for clouds. These clouds keep interfering. We have to go at 2,900 and just adjust times as needed. Kind of cheating it right here a little bit too. When we get to Ohio 23, we should be going east still. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go down to 3,500. Alright, let's go on to 3,000. Am I allowed to go down to 3,000? Let's see. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, we're gonna going on the 3.5.
American 488, cleared ILS 25 left. Cleared ILS 25 left, American 488.
And get out of these clouds at 3.5. Okay. Athens is probably that right there. It looks like it sits right in front of a major road. Yep. And that would be a time of 41 minutes, so it should be about that. Or that's Chauncey, and that's not it. Give me a second. That's just Nelsonville. Chauncey is actually that one. But Athens is beyond that over here, so we're on the right path. Setting down to 3,500 for cloud clearance. Rough on the ground speed here. All these factors though, it's more about the visual checkpoints when you get to it, and then you adjust your times as needed. I got 37:50 total flight time so far. My place is not one of my favorite airports. I don't know. I've never had a good experience on the simulator there. So.
North Shuttle 9 Kilo Alpha Heavy, contact approach 128.5.
But we'll get there. Chauncey. And then this road will go down to Athens.
United 2243, contact approach 124.9, good day. Traffic 49, good night.
Landing light, taxi light, our strobe lights on. Okay, didn't do that either. We're alright. So much stuff when you're rushing. This is Chauncey, I think. And that's that little area there too. Right, Athens is like right over here somewhere. 39 minutes to a flight. Just 2 more minutes, they'll start looking. Then we gotta turn 190. Which actually be west, so climb to 4.5 if we can. If not, we're gonna go to 2,900. Which I think is doable now. The rest of the flight, which would mean I wouldn't have to change anything, which would be quite awesome. 24.9. Maybe we'll do that.
American 488, contact approach 124.9 and continue.
24.9,
There's a lot of roads coming into Chauncey here, so Athens is supposed to be out here somewhere.
Contact approach 124.9 and continue.
Time of 40 minutes. I'm hoping that this isn't Athens. Oh, that is Athens. We already passed Chauncey. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So where the hell's Athens, though? It's supposed to be like right in front of us. Alright, this is Athens then. I was wrong. Chauncey was up a little bit behind us.
American 2102 is 2177 Hollywood 1.
Chauncey's there, this is Athens. Alright. So with that, we're going to turn to 190. And we should be at West Whiskey Victor 35, Pomeroy Mason Sea Base on the Ohio River at a total time of 49 minutes. So we'll see what happens. I think we overshot that a little bit.
Down to 250.
Ground speed should be about 137 knots. That'll build up. Be fine.
Number 792115,
a little bit more to the west, just in case they overshot it.
Cleared, I left, runway 25 left approach.
Good, left 5 left off the transition, Delta 79 gonna.
Here we go. We are descending, so that's why it's going to go a little faster.
Delta 1471 to reduce speed down to 250, contact approach 128.5.
Alright.
250, 28.5, 1471.
Once we level out and everything, our ground speed should be about 137 knots. Those are lining up for the most part. I mean, everything's an estimate, you get what I'm saying? So, it's a close estimate, but it's an estimate. We should be following a road here, probably, hopefully.
Country 425 is just leaving 26.5, descending Angel 4, and we have Fox.
Country 425, approach caution, wake turbulence, your east trail of a heavy A330. Clear.
But yeah, if you're wondering how we do all this, there's you have to basically get the true course, which is without anything added to it. And then the variation, this VAR thing, is the deviation from magnetic north. So that you have to add that to it. It's west of the it's west of magnetic north than where it is by 8 degrees. So you add 8 degrees to your true course. That gives you magnetic course. Then that WCS wind correction angle, when the wind pushes you in certain ways, you have to balance the plane in a certain direction, if you will, crab it, in order to stay on course. So that's where we got all this stuff from. 190. Oh no, man. Alright, we're at 2,900. We're not going to worry about all that stuff because we have clouds now. Let's see. 49 minutes. We should see where we're at. My ground speed's a little lower than what it said it was going to be. Not much, though. I said 137. It says 132.3. Yeah, not bad.
And Michael, are you going to be our official timekeeper at both ends of this? I see you're not actually flying the event, which is totally fine. Are you going to be marking the wheels down times as well?
I can if you'd like.
No worries if you
can't.
Like I'm here and I'll stick it out until everybody's on the ground.
I knew I had to catch you to keep you honest. But you were bang on. Great job. Yeah, I think you had a very friendly headwind, keeping you in the airport.
Yeah, that's right.
But
what does that mean?
I gave you a note in the admin channel. I have a as you might know and understand, I have a very sad puppy that was expecting a walk about an hour ago.
Oh yeah, no worries. You go take that puppy for a nice walk.
I can, if you want, I can leave the stream up here with the clock and the map.
I think my butt kicker overheated. We'll leave it off
if that makes doing the arrivals easier for you, or I can just leave it up for anybody that's
West Virginia 32. We're looking for the Ohio. That looks like the river. That looks like the Ohio River. And then when we cross that, I think we're in West Virginia.
Thank you, sir.
Could be wrong in that.
All right, looks like we've got another arrival. So
yep.
Keep your eyes peeled. And thanks for a fun time this morning, Stephen. And I hope
awesome.
The rest of the day is relaxing for you.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
Total of 49 minutes. It looks like we're going to make it there in 49. So that's good too. We're following whatever this road is here. That's great navigation. Going into Pomeroy. So yeah, literally like over here is where we're going to mark our time, hopefully around 49 minutes. Everything looks like it's lining up, so. My private pilot skills seem to still be working.
Well, that was sporty.
Yeah, that's quite the airport to land at for sure. Mine was just as interesting as yours.
That makes me feel a little better.
I was lucky to still be within the airport property by the time I got stopped. Let's just say that.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and shut her down here. Great event. Thanks for putting it on.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. I'm just posting your time.
I think we're good. 47.5 minutes. I was supposed to be there in 49. Pretty good. I should have burnt about 16.6. But again, I overestimate fuel. And I do that for a very good reason. It's called safety. I always say 10 gallons per hour instead of 8.4.
Contact bridge 12, 8.5.
Messing with the mixture here. Okay, the seaplane base should be right about here. And then we're going to turn to 242. Just to the right. Thank you for your patience today. It's been hard with this paying attention and all that stuff. So. I might try flying one more time today. It all depends, because after this I have to take care of the kids and stuff, see that we're good. But hopefully coming back, I want to fly that Bonanza again. I want to finish up the Walt Disney World flight too, but I just don't have 5 hours to do that today. So I'll hopefully come back with a Bonanza and fly some with the Bonanza 836. Really been liking that plane a lot. So. Alright. 49 minutes now. We see the river. That's pretty much where we want to be. The seaplane base would be over here. So we're very close. Again, that's what you do in dead reckoning. You get as close as you can. Times are estimated. So we're going to wait till we get over there a little bit more, like another minute or so. And then we're going to go 242. And be at Kilo Golf Alpha Sierra about an hour. I'm going to do it now. 242. And we should be at Gallipolis. Let me just double check where I'm supposed to take this picture, because we're supposed to follow the river right now. Along the Ohio River, north of Point Pleasant. Alright, so they just said north of. Okay. That would probably be over here somewhere. So we'll do that. Alright. And then we're going to switch to our final flight log after that. Just following the river down here. Ground speed should be about 107, yeah, so that went way down, which it should have. So everything's working out in the calculation departments, it looks like. Point Pleasant, we're looking for that airport then, Mason County, 3 India 2. And we'll take our picture over there somewhere. It says stacks here too, so that must be the stacks they're talking about. So right here is where the airport should be, somewhere here. And then we'll take our picture there.
Delta 309, reduce speed to 250.
Flow 250, Delta 309.
Delta 309, reduce speed to 250.
Flow 250, Delta 309.
Okay, 51.5 minutes. How did I get 51? Oh yeah, duh. I'm looking at the wrong one. So 56 minutes we should be about where we're supposed to be. We got ships out there. The Marquette and the Earl Hansen, whatever that is. Probably take that picture right between these stacks here. That's what I'm thinking. So the airport should be over here somewhere.
Osaka Cargo 8230 Heavy, approach reduce speed to 250, standby.
It's nice to know that I'm still seeing the checkpoints though. the legs, if you will. Looking at my Sky Vector section, which has the lines drawn on it, so I know what to look for.
8230 Heavy, you can expect 25 left. And descend to VS for now, maintain 4000.
That picture soon. That must be the airport, maybe? That's what I'm thinking. It's right on the coast. That picture now. Point Pleasant's right there. So. Yeah, alright. Anyways, got that in here now. Close this one down and say no. No. Get that screenshot. Sorry, Photoshop takes a lot. I have to do this. 1030, 1040.
Osaka Cargo 8230 Heavy, actually descend via the arrival and you are cleared. ILS 25 left bridge.
Osaka Cargo 8230, here the
size. This picture, because we have to send these in to show them that we actually flew the route, so. Point Pleasant.
Southwest 2463, descend via exit maintains 15,000 for traffic ahead of you. Heavy MD-11 is currently at your 2 o'clock and will be passing in front of you for the south complex.
Alright, 56. Okay, we're right about there. We're on the last flight log I had to write out. So we are going to turn to 202 towards 12 Whiskey Victor. I'm looking for that airfield. It should be right over here somewhere. Before I do so,
Okay, come up 1 Alpha Kilo.
Still have about another minute or so. I see that other Air Force. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Okay. That's 3 India 2. This is Point Pleasant that we're flying over now. This is Gallipolis. Gallipolis. I'm gonna say Gallipolis. And that must be this airport right there. And then when we overfly that, we will turn to 202. That's it right there. That's the airport we're looking for. You see the wind's pushing us this way, so that wind correction angle made sense. Ground speed should be about 132 when we turn on course here. Okay, we're almost at 56 minutes, so almost to the time. We're doing pretty good as of now. Supposedly, if we keep these checkpoints within time, we're looking pretty good here. All right, let's turn to 202. Well, there. And our next checkpoint should be, as we are in West Virginia right now, should be Crazy Horse Private Airport, which is West Virginia. 12 Whiskey Victor. We should be there in about an hour and 9 minutes, so probably about 13 minutes. And it follows the river sort of down. We kind of deviate to the east of the Ohio River. We're going to be right near it and then past it, so we'll see how this works out for us. Now that I'm done with screenshots for now, I can turn this off. Sorry that I have to do that on the same computer.
Delta 309, contact bridge 128.5.
So there you go. That's what they needed, right? That's it. I don't think. All right. Yep. I think we're doing this right still, which is nice to see, because I haven't done this in forever.
Delta 119 heavy, approach speed 2 clear thy left, runway 24, red bridge, verify the golf.
119 heavy, 270.
Ohio River on our right. Ghost of Johnny, welcome aboard, my friend, in the Comanche. It's nice to see that I got some East Server traffic in SU4 Beta. We're back, baby. We're back. How you doing, sir? Thank you for joining the flight today. It's been a while. Only because the multiplayer hasn't been working until like the latest beta. So. Hopefully they release this soon. Say cheese. Cheese. So we fly down the river. Ground speed is calculated 132, but it's about 129. So again, it's all estimates in slight little ways. You want to be as close as you can be, though. So you set our DG. That might help too. That's probably why it's been going off a little bit, but we've been visually checking where we are. That would help every 15 minutes to check that. Just saying. That's where I fail as a pilot. I had so many things going on. Doesn't matter. Okay, this thing might just like center on the heading. All right, here we go. All right, now it's got me flying over the river, so we'll look at our section here. Shouldn't be over the river, should be right near that bend.
Okay,
there,
I know
so
where I am now. I've driven this every year, 3 or 4 times a year from Virginia to Dayton, so I know this bridge. It took me a while.
Looks like the wind might push us that way a little bit, so that's cool. But man, imagine having to do this like day in, day out without like GPS. That's how people had to do it before GPS. Checkpoints, making sure you're there. I mean, it does get easy as you keep flying in real life, because then you know what to look for, because you're used to the area. When you're not used to the area, like I'm not used to the Ohio, West Virginia area, it makes it a little tougher. But that is the Ohio River, and we're supposed to be more over there, so let's turn it this way just a little bit. And then we'll keep it on 202 after that.
So 11 o'clock, 5 miles, joining the South Complex final.
I want to be on this side right there. That's all because I didn't set my DG every 15 minutes. If I just did that, we'd probably be a lot better off. Better leave it there. That's about 202-ish almost, so we're not that far off. But if you went like long distance, you'd probably have some issues. So, if you want to find out how to do this flight planning, I have a video on the Air Flight video YouTube channel. VFR flight planning. Just search for that in my videos. But it's a long one, but it'll teach you how to do all this stuff. And I teach you how to do it with the electronic E6B. This thing right here. And also the old E6B, which is the wheel that you turn. So, but I tend to use the electronic one only because it's a little quicker for me. So, and I also don't measure on the paper sectional. I have paper sectional still, but not for Ohio. But so I use Sky Vector. It gives you the true course and stuff. So I do all the calculations myself. If we're doing this right, we should be seeing Milton up ahead. So far we are where we should be. Ground speed's around where it should be. And we're supposed to be going right past this elbow of the Ohio River. Straight down. We should see some radio towers if they're in the game. Oh, they are actually right there on the right. Yep, cool. And the way I know this stuff, we look at the sectional, everybody. We look at this thing and we go, where are we? Here's where we're flying. Here's the antennas. We should see an airport over there at Milton. And Crazy Horse is where we're aiming for. And then we'll go into Mallory. So it should be decent the way it's looking right now.
American 2318, approach Gulf is now current. Say speed assigned.
And we're doing 250 knots. American 2318 will get the Gulf.
American 2318, thank you. Cleared ILS, runway 24, red bridge.
Alright, cleared for the ILS 24 right, American 23.
Looking for those towers and Milton up ahead.
Camrock 1 Alpha Kilo Heavy, contact approach 128.5.
128.5, Shamrock 1 Alpha Kilo, thank you.
There's the towers. And the airport's supposed to be right in front of those towers that we have out there. And that is Ona Airport. And Milton should be to the left.
Contact approach 128.5.
119 Heavy,
I'm just stepping away for a minute here, guys. I'll be back to catch your landings.
Hello, Compass 5800, level 240, descending via the Hollywood Woodville.
Okay. Let's make things happen.
Cleared ILS, runway 25, left approach.
Clear for the ILS 25, left approach. Any chance for the north side?
Oh, sorry about that.
We'll be heading to 96, and hopefully that gets us to Mallory. Which I haven't even stayed at that airport yet, but we're going to have like 8 minutes to do so. I have an hour and 4 minutes of flight time, so we still have about 4.5 minutes to go until we head over here. Mallory's also on, should be a big highway, which might be this little thing here, I don't know yet. Those towers should be out here somewhere. Just saw them before. Should be able to see them again. They're 2,000 feet in the air.
Skywest 5874, reduce speed to 250.
And this is stuff that you can practice if you're doing your private pilot on the simulator. Oh, there they are. They're right there. Yep. A little hard to see, but they're there. That's by that VFR thing. There's 2 of them. It says there's like 2 or 3 of them. And that makes sense because there's one there, one there, one there.
American 2318, have to go.
So that's where we are. Mallory looks to be maybe over here. I mean, sorry, Milton, West Virginia. And then we're gonna follow that road right near Mallory, I should say. So we're gonna wait the appropriate time until we turn left to 906. Pattern altitude at Mallory is about 2,000 feet, so we're not that far off. And as far as weather, going to Charleston, weather here 127.6. Just getting things set up in advance here.
650, 22.5 for
Imagine having to do this with no autopilot, because that's what I had to do. When I was doing my private pilot, there was no autopilot on 152.
Yeager Airport information uniform 1500 Zulu. Wind 288 at 12. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Few clouds at 3,000. Ceiling 45.
Landing
Temperature 1
side of Mallory.
2.2. Altimeter 2975. ILS runway 2 tree in use.
That's not it.
Landing and departing runway 2 tree. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have uniform.
Is
Yeager Airport information uniform 1500 Zulu. Wind 288 at 12.
That's definitely Milton.
Visibility 10. Sky condition. Few clouds at 3,000. Ceiling 4,500 broken. Temperature 1 tree. 2.2. Altimeter 2975. ILS runway 2 tree in use. Landing and departing runway 2 tree. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have uniform.
Come on, guard, Whip! Runway 1634. Yeah! Probably runway 34, I would think.
Yeager Airport information uniform 1500 Zulu. Wind 288 at 12. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Few clouds at 3,000. Ceiling 4,500 broken. Temperature 1 tree. 2.2. Altimeter 2975. ILS runway 2 tree in use. Landing and departing runway 2 tree. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back, hold short instructions.
Alright, headwind,
Advise
3-4.
controller on initial contact.
Quite
You
a
have
cross from
uniform.
there, too.
Delta 975 heavy, contact bridge 128.5.
Alright, hour 9, got about another minute. We're just at Milton right now. This is Milton. Just to verify, there should be an airfield out there somewhere. Down from Milton, I don't know if we can see it. No, that looks like a track. We're not going to find it, but this is Milton definitely. I'm going to go a little bit down south to Crazy Horse. Now I'm going to go by time there, so should be about another half a minute or so till we see a Crazy Horse restricted airport, if you will, private. And then we should say St. Albans, West Virginia, and we'll know because there's the Kanawha River out there. See that ground speed? Oh, ground speed's right on 132. Wow. Sweet.
Yes, sir.
I got about an hour 9 now. All right, let's turn it. 9 or 6. This is it. We should be there in about an hour and 17, so 8 minutes out. I'm going to descend down to 2,000, so let's do that.
Tower 1, Christian contact approach 124.
That way we're pattern altitude before we get there. We should be good.
Approach squared out left 25 left, center 50.
We're looking for St. Albans. Which I don't know if that's it. It's supposed to be a huge city. But if we look this way, we've got Milton. Then this is supposed to be Hurricane. St. Albans supposed to be out here. All this done by the section, by the way. Ground speed should be about 131 to
28.5. You have a good day.
And we should be about 18 nautical miles away.
United 935 Heavy.
Yep. Goes to Johnny. Sorry, man. I've been thinking so much. Welcome to the broadcast. There are supposed to be some stacks out here. Past Hurricane. I don't know if we'll see them or not. This is supposedly Hurricane over there. And there's this road that comes down. West Virginia 1-2. I think we're right on it. So, but again, we're gonna do runway 34, 1900 feet. Oh, shh. Oh, don't do that. Ah, plan inactive. Okay. Okay, messing that up. Messing that up. Hour 17. Looking for the airfield.
United 2172.
Which should be just near. There. If we're at 2,000, we're underneath the Charlie, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about any communications, I'm going to worry about getting there. I'm on the east server. We're almost done, though. We're about 5 minutes away from my destination. East server, SU4 beta. Trying to find Mallory, which is the private airport. I'll show you on stream with the Sky Vector here. So we're approximately somewhere over here. We're trying to land at Mallory, and we're doing this all by navigation. Right near Charleston, West Virginia. St. Albans should be there. So that's why we're kind of looking for St. Albans off our left. And then we kind of gauge where we are. Sounds like I'm very, very slow too. Alright, I don't think I need my flight plan anymore. I just need to find the airport. So, should be there in about 4 minutes. We got a flight time of almost an hour and 13 minutes right there. So my times are spot on. It's just, can I find the airport? We're looking for St. Albans in West Virginia.
American 256, reduce speed to 250, return 8,000.
Okay. I'm gonna try not going with that because I keep looking at that. So let me just stay on the screen then. Oh, you get so used to GPS and it gets torn away from you. But to be fair, my things have been pretty spot on. I haven't done this in a long time. So. Looking for St. Albans. St. Albans.
United 935 heavy contact first 124.9.
We're in the SU4 beta, so I don't know if that makes a difference, but East server. Because remember.
You are still dangerous. You can be my wingman anytime.
This might be St. Albans coming up over our left here. Right in front of us. Keeping it low so it's one less thing I have to worry about. And there's a river that goes through St. Albans. That might be the easier thing to look for. Once again, the Kanawha River, which looks like it's probably this thing down here. So we're a little bit north
Good
of
afternoon,
where we
American
want. Let's
2777 Heavy, descending via the Hollywood passengers.
That indeed is the river.
American
This is probably St.
2777 Heavy,
Albans.
cleared ILS runway 25 left approach.
This way.
Cleared ILS 25 left, American 2777 Heavy, we have Juliet.
United 1600 out of 25,000 descending via
Should be
the
touching
Honeymoon
down
1
soon. I think I'm a
maintain
little too far
14,000.
north.
United 1600, approach reduce speed immediately to 250, cost return 6 knots until heavy going 787, maintain flight level 190.
River should be there. It should be somewhere out here, so I'm hoping I see it. If not, I'm just gonna have to count on doing this stuff. I have no clue what it looks like right now. But we should see it in about a minute.
United 1600, you are clear to continue descent as published. Cleared ILS runway 25 left.
Does anyone see a runway here? That's not easy. It should be out here somewhere. Keep an eye out for an airport and a runway.
American 2777 Heavy.
Airport and a runway. I'm also not seeing Charleston. That's not what I'm seeing. That's definitely St. Albans. It's out here somewhere. Where are you? Looking for a runway. Should be any second. There's a train. Nope, those electric wires. Okay, ain't gonna help me. Where are you?
We're cleared for the ILS 25 left approach.
Obviously, I'm looking at this now, and it's like we're right there, but we need to find the airport. And this was the beginning of Charleston over there, so it's got to be somewhere here.
American 2777 has ready speed of 250, contact approach 124.9.
Does anybody see an airport? Should see it by now. What the hell, man? It's paved.
250 descending on the Hollywood with Juliet.
It's not it.
Right approach.
Take this off
But,
autopilot.
24 right, compass
Try to
57,
find it.
57.
It's actually told I tracker on. It's somewhere over here. Alright. You passed it. Alright, let's double back to the right then.
American 26.
This is not the easiest airport to find. Alright. I'm gonna go here. And actually, it says I'm supposed to do that. So, we're actually not that bad. Alright. Trim up. I want to use this to help me land this at least. Come on here, we're going to extend the downwind.
Approach American 163 via 4.0. Descending via the Hollywood.
It's all about landing now.
American 163, approach cleared ILS runway 25 left approach.
Clear the ILS 25 left approach.
Also way too high. Supposed to be down to 2,000. It's the altimeter here. 2977.
United 1600, contact approach 124.9.
Alright, turn it left. I'm gonna head like 3-4. EG set. Turn around. Let's go. It's known as Mallory traffic. Cessna 9 Echo Foxtrot, 4 nautical miles to the south. Setting up an extended final for runway 34. Mallory. Okay, still have to find it.
United 719, speed 250, contact approach 124.9.
Speed 250 knots, 24.9, United 17. Traffic Warrior 60 November Alpha, established field downwind runway 14.
Man, this is not an easy airport to find, huh? Holy shnikes. Holy shnikes. I'm going to trademark that. Eric Flight 2025.
Traffic Warrior 60 November Alpha, left base, runway 14, full stop.
I'm not seeing it. Is that it? That's it right there. Okay. That's it. Alright, we gotta slow this thing down. So 1700.
Air traffic Archer 56607, turning left crosswind
110, 10 degrees of flaps. Angle down. We gotta come in really slow here. 15. I'm going full flaps right now. I'm gonna slow this thing to about 60 knots. Try to do a short field landing here. Mallory traffic, Cessna 9 Echo Foxtrot final, runway 34, full stop, Mallory. That was not easy. That's it though, that's gotta be it. Excuse me. Slowing it down still. Gotta slow it down, Eric. Short field here. Gonna be about 60 knots riding it in.
Traffic Warrior 32 November Alpha, turning left crosswind for runway 14.
Okay, well this is not an easy runway. Let's put it that way. Okay, a little less flaps, get a little more speed here.
Traffic Warrior 32 November Alpha, turning left downwind,
These
runway
trees are in the way
14.
too. We gotta get in here. Throttle out. A little bit of throttle in. I doubt these trees would be so close to the runway. Oh man, gonna make the great things happen. Okay, throttle's out. Throttle's out. This airport's all messed up. Airport's all messed up.
Traffic Warrior 32 November
Throttle.
Alpha, turning left base, runway 14.
I got it. A little off center. A little off center. Throttle. Oh! Hey, I touched down. And I have a flight time of 123 according to my watch. So, dude, that is not easy. I don't like these flights. All right. Mallory traffic, Cessna Echo Foxtrot, back taxi, runway 17 to parking, Mallory. Okay, that's up. I gotta slow down here. That is the world's shortest runway. Holy crap. I'd have to practice that a couple times.
Traffic Warrior 32 November Alpha, clear runway 14.
Flaps are up. Trim set for takeoff. We're good. It's saying I have a problem with my GPU card, but I don't. And we made it. I might have landed on the grass, but we made it. At least I hope I made it. It looks like I made it. I'm gonna pull off to the right here. Somewhere. I don't even know what this looks like in real life. That was not. I'm gonna turn off right over here. Looks like that might be a little parking area. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna park near the office building here. Not much space here at all, is there? That aircraft looks like it had better days. I'm gonna call that a landing. Thanks, man. Alright, parking brake on. That wasn't easy. Okay, checklist. Not too bad on the planning. At that point, you're just there, you know. Flaps up, strobes off. Landing light off, all lights off. Avionics off, mixture for lean. Mags off, master off, lights off, and we're good. All right. Let's go take a look around West Virginia 1-2, shall we? And Charleston, West Virginia. All right, got to turn this off. I don't know what the heck's happening with that plane over there, but man, it looks like it had better days. Look at that. What the heck design is that? What is that? No clue.
Traffic Warrior.
All right, anyways, we're parked here. I'm gonna turn off the chatter, seeing that we're got all the comms off. But yeah, we landed at this runway right here, and it's 3-4 now. It's not 3-3 anymore. So, well, let's see what it looks like in real life too, because now I'm intrigued. Who the heck puts an airfield like that there? Someone that wants to live there, obviously. So, airport. Give me a second while I pull it up on Google Maps here. Oh crap! Wow, that thing is small. Look at this. This is what it looks like in real life. So we landed 3-4. It does say 3-3 though on this satellite still. And I guess it's just a bunch of things there. We parked over here, so we're parked in a hangar. We're not that bad. That's why it looks the way it does. 1,900 feet. That's all it is. There you go. Yeah, I miss GPS. That's all I know. But did I prove that I could kind of get Dead Reckoning still? Yeah. Yes, I did. All right. And it said 1609 Zulu, and I departed at, this is the official timekeepers, 14:45. All right, so 1609. We'll go look at some scenery after. 1609 Zulu to 14. Why is this not working? Because my net lock's not on. 1609 minus 14:45. It's about hour 15, hour 24. Is that what it was? So, and I said an hour 17, so I was 7 minutes off. He was 7 minutes off. 1609. 14:45, 15, hour 15, hour 24. Yeah, 7 minutes off. Wow, not bad. That was one hell of an airport, though. Look at that. I would never want to. I never want to like have this as my home airport. That's one, too small. 2, it's in the middle of nowhere. And 3, we're gonna go check out South Charleston, West Virginia. So let's go do that now. Whoop, drone cam. Turn off the tablet so you can see things. And increase that. All right, Charleston's South Charleston, West Virginia, over here. Not too shabby. Looks like there's a high school over here. The Black Eagles. Yeah, that makes sense. There you go. Charleston, West Virginia, everybody. That might, oh, that man. I'm not one for these runways that are like that. I am not like that at all. So anyways, we're gonna call it a stream here. I gotta check in with the kids and stuff. I might fly a little bit later today. I want to fly the Bonanza. We're not gonna be able to do the Walt Disney World Flex. That'd take 5 hours. I am gonna finish that someday. But from Charleston, West Virginia, looks like downtown's over here, so let's go downtown. There you go. Downtown Charleston, West Virginia, I think. From Charleston, West Virginia, with my GPU screaming, please no more. Eric Flight, wishing you a great day. I'm going to try again to fly a little bit later today. Don't know if I will or not. It all depends on kids and family, hence why I can't keep a schedule. But I always want to say thank you for tuning in. Thanks for the event to Stephen Hayes. And also, I got my names right here. Michael Stein for keeping time there. And yeah, push that follow button on Twitch if you're so inclined. Subscribe. I use that money for Windwood Flying and also sim flight purchases. If you're watching me on YouTube, please push that subscribe button. Trying to get to 1,100 people subscribed. Lots of things to do. Little time to do them in. That's pretty much what's going on. So, but I'd like to make more review videos on the YouTube. And if you're watching me on Kick, also push the follow button. Let's keep it going, people. Tip your bar with your staff well. Eric Flight, peace out. I will see you hopefully pretty soon on another stream. Thanks to Ghost of Johnny for flying with me today as well. So we'll see you later from Charleston, South Charleston, West Virginia. Eric Flight, peace out.